If it's crazy,
All right, go ahead. Go now.
Get out of there! Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the Family Mess. Oh,
You gotta work in this life, you know. You gotta commit to
Just got what you
something.
said.
You know, even if, like, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't start and quit. Just, you know, see it through, whatever you start. Even if it's hard to finish, just like finish it and finish. You know, you can do so many different things, but just finish whatever you start. Don't stop, because don't be like your mama, you know. Anyway, and then, and like confidence, just be confident in who you are, and don't let what others' opinions or what you think others may, that has nothing to do with you. Just do what you need to do.
Don't tell that story.
That's right.
Yeah, do what you need to do, and do what makes you happy. But but also know that you have to work, and with working comes reward. But don't just sit here and think that life is going to be all a bed of roses, because no, if you want what you want, you got to work for it.
she worked hard for the money.
All right, so here's like probably our last question though. But like, at what time have you ever had a time where you felt like you let yourself go or you lost yourself?
Hell yeah.
And how did you come back from that?
lost
How did
right
you?
now.
How did you?
Hell yeah.
How did you wake up? Because when I feel like when
Literally.
you lose yourself, I mean, because I've been there, you're like asleep, but one day all of a sudden you just wake up. So if you ever felt lost, what did you do? What made you feel lost, and how did you find your way out? Or if you feel like you lost yourself.
So I know for me, it's a journey. I mean, hey, I'll lose myself again before I find myself again.
I love it.
Yeah, so honestly, I know one day, it was like a couple of months where I was just coming home and just like routine. Nothing was for me. And then I do feel like at one point I lost a lot of interest in everything. Like people would ask me, oh, are you doing such and such? Are you doing such and such? And I'm like, no, like I just lost a lot of interest and everything. And all life was about was making sure the baby was good, making sure I went to work so that I could keep a job and keep my money coming in. And it wasn't really like anything for me. Like I gained weight, cut my hair. Oh,
I was going to say that, but I don't want to say
I
it.
forgot I did it.
When
Yeah.
you cut your hair, yes.
Cut my hair.
We were worried about that at that time.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, she stressed me the hell out.
Remember we saw the picture?
Okay, so if you don't mind talking about it, right?
Okay.
So as a part of losing yourself. So, you know, Dekerria is a black woman, had a head full of hair. Like it was what, shoulder
Head
length?
full.
It was thick?
No, it was longer than
and
that.
shoulder length or a little bit longer than so for a black woman to have
Help
a lot
her,
of hair
Jesus.
like
Help
that,
her.
like that's a big deal. And one day she just shows up and her
Online.
head is
Online.
bald. Her head is bald. Like,
Online. That's what
what you
like she had a mini
No,
fro.
you made a video of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she made a video of it.
Yeah, I was on the damn
She-
phone with
she
the
went
girl
from, like-
and did not see the cut.
She went from like Gabrielle Union to what's the
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett. Yes, that's what she did. Right, so we all looking like what happened? Like, because no one just cuts their hair.
Artesia's like, please
you
call
don't just
Dekerria.
wake
I
up
said
and
something
cut
wrong
your
with her
hair.
auntie. Call her auntie.
I was stressed out.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about like what that?
Yeah,
what
I'll talk
what
about
was what were you experiencing, and why did you decide to just cut your hair like that? Like what happened?
Okay. It was the day before my birthday. I was turning 29 this year. And one of the parts that drove me to it was, I'm like, all right, my birthday is tomorrow. I have no hairdo. My hair is dry, it's damaged, my scalp is bad.
My y'all, she do how? Continue.
That's right.
is
I
true.
forgot. She
That
does
is true.
hair.
But you know what? But when you lose yourself, you don't you're
what I'm
you're not taking care of
Yeah.
yourself
Correct.
anymore.
I just wanted to throw that disclaimer in there.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Artesia.
but it's like, but you, okay, and y'all, I mean, I haven't said this, but so the baby, I would have to do her hair, and then he was growing his hair. So he, at one point, I'm like,
He isn't the husband.
yes, the husband was growing his hair. So I know at one point I did his hair. So I was like, well, dang, I think I was, I had got off work Yeah, because I had on my blue shirt. I had got off work, and I was like, my hair not done. Tomorrow my birthday. I'm 29. I don't look like nothing. I don't feel like nothing. Like, you know, my confidence was gone. But I was happy to turn 29 now, thank the Lord. But I was just not, you know, the turn up was not there. It wasn't anything there for me. So I just went into my mom's bathroom, and shoot, I just started cutting, chipping away. And
Britney Spears.
So, but what made you just say, I'm going to just cut it? Like, what was the thought right before you cut it? Like, I'm just tired of this hair? Or?
I don't give a F anymore.
The thought, okay, I'm not gonna lie. The thought right before I cut it was, I just cut it off. It'll grow back. But I also was like, all right, like I was tired. I'm like, okay, just life is what it is right now. And I'm like, my scalp is bad, my hair is bad, everything's bad. So I was like, you know what? Shoot, I was just trying to get rid of something bad, so I cut it.
And you know, they say the hair is always the first. Like you do it, and I'm speaking.
Sign?
I'm speaking from experience because I was living in Nashville, and Auntie had came to visit us, and I literally told them, "I'll be back. I'm going to go get my hair done." And what the hell I came back with?
Mohawk?
No hair, no hair. Bro, I had locks.
That's when she was depressed.
As hell.
I had to go there to yell at her to get her to wake up.
Hell, was without a job, was
Really?
depressed as all outdoors, combed my locks out, and literally told him I was going to go get my hair done, and came back with no goddamn hair.
Like, you had like the Mohawk thing?
The
Like
Mohawk,
that? Yes.
Can we get a picture of that for this episode so I can put it on?
that haircut was fine now.
I mean, it looked good, but it was dramatic. It was. It was very. I was like, oh, okay, if that's what you like. She's like, yeah, look good. I'm like, all right, if that's going to get you out of your depression.
Yeah.
Then
So that's why
then so be
when
it.
I saw my sister with her damn haircut, I come calling my auntie because I'm stressed out because I'm like, what the hell? She going through something.
Yeah,
Why would you cut your hair off?
Yeah,
like
because
that?
she was on the video, and I'm like,
That was
oh,
obvious. Everybody knew that something happened. Why you don't just cut your hair off?
But you know what? Also, though, I feel like with my people around me,
Let's go.
hair is one of the main things that's like,
It
what's
defines
going
you.
on? Like, why you ain't had your hair done? Or, you know, so honestly, it was a little bit of a rebellion too, because it's like, bro, like, all right, if y'all not gonna help with it, I'm finna cut it off. If you got
love
so
it.
much to say, and not y'all, but I'm just like saying
Well, it's
others.
it's cultural. It's a
Yeah.
cultural
yes,
thing.
and it's like, oh, you know, well, what you doing with your hair?
You're
What you-
tired of
I'm
listening
like,
to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, like, yes. Like, it's like, all right, listen, sometimes there's only so much I can do with, you know, with having to make sure she's straight. Because if she's not straight, then you're going to have something to say or
Right,
her
that
hair
too,
not being
yeah.
done. And then he
Oh,
was like, what he's
yes.
trying to do with his hair. I'm like, all right, well, I don't want you looking like ruffian around here. So then after a while, I'm like, all right, you know what? Everybody asking me about my hair, and you know, like, okay, no, I'm just
So
gonna
then
cut
she
it off.
thinking, well, if I ain't got none, they can't ask me about shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
It'd
and
be
then
less
part of that
maintenance.
is see, you were giving, right? Everyone you gave to those who were questioning your hair. You gave them your energy for that. You gave the husband for his hair to take care of his hair. You gave to your daughter to take care of her hair. You know, we give and give and
I
give.
was like, somebody's hair got to go.
Right, and
So it
every
was
time we
mine.
give, our cup is a little less full, but we're not
Full, yeah.
refilling our cup, right? And so, as moms, that's one of the things we got to kind of be wary of, because that's why you do lose yourself, because you're giving to everybody else, and that's why I'm at a point in my life where, I mean, I'm not a martyr for nobody anymore, and I had to get to that point earlier too, with Ian and the kids. I'm like, if I don't go to your soccer game, I ain't going, because I'm going to stay in my bed and watch TV, because I feel like watching TV today.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I have to go to every single game, or else he's going to. No, he needs to learn this. Sometimes you're going to be there. Sometimes you're not going to be there. Because, I'm important too. And I had to remind myself of that and learn that, like, I am important. And I don't have to do everything for everybody. If y'all don't have food tonight, that's not my business.
Yeah.
Y'all be okay. Find something else to eat.
Yeah.
Like go
Right.
eat cereal for dinner. That's not. I'm tired. I'm not doing this today.
You're right about that. Like, I literally just took 2 days off of work, which was Friday, and then this coming Monday, because I had the days and I
was
use it or I
wondering
lose it.
You was why you
Yeah,
answered the
girl.
phone. You was in the store. I'm like, she wasn't.
Because it was like I either use it or I lose it. So when baby girl knows that I'm off of work, mommy has to walk her to school. She wants to walk to school, and then mommy has to come eat lunch with her. So Friday, she knew mommy was off because we walked to school. But she was like, and can you come eat lunch with me? And I want Chipotle spicy chicken. So I
me?
literally told her, I said,
Chipotle's expensive.
maybe I will think about it. I might. But I literally spent Friday. I'm like, you know what? Friday, I have not had a me day like to myself by myself. I'm not going. So I literally packed her her lunch bag that day because I'm like, just in case I do or don't make it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna go because one, she's expecting me to come. Like, she just tell mommy,
right.
Oh, you need to come eat lunch with me. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But I had already made up my mind. I'm gonna go eat lunch with her on Monday because I'm off Monday and Friday, so I'll go Monday. But I'm just like, that was literally a prime example of that. Like, you want to be there and you want to make those memories, but at the same time, goddamn, I need a break too. Like, I'm not going.
You
so
matter. And
I did not go.
And she's still okay.
She is.
Right? And she's still alive. She's still kicking. She's still being in pain. She's still doing all this she's going to do, regardless of whether or not she showed up.
You didn't come? I said, no, baby, I didn't show up. I said, but what happened? Did you eat all your lunch? She said, yes. I said, good, my girl. My girl.
Right. That's a good thing. That's finding that balance, right? Yeah. And being able to tell, sometimes you got to tell your kids no. But if we are martyrs as women and moms to our families and to our family, including your husband, your spouse, your whatever, your significant other, and your children and your extended family. If you are martyr to everybody, you got nothing for yourself, nothing. Correct. And then you are unhappy, and then when you're unhappy, you make everybody else around you unhappy.
Correct.
So you got to find your joy and focus on yourself and remind yourself that you matter. It's so amazing to me when I talk to moms and. Like the controlling thing that we do, and then the taking care of everybody but ourselves thing that we do, and then we mad and upset that life ain't what we want, right? Yeah. But we make it what we want. Yeah. We create that environment by our actions and what we believe I
feel like do. That's why I learned from it. I was like, all right, I'm not cutting my hair off, so I sewed this in. Period. Which I could have did that before
a long time ago.
It's okay. I sewed this in, so I have to redo that.
But you went through what you went through. Like and once you did that took you to another place. Didn't that kind of woke you up? Did you wake up once you cut your hair? You feel like you started to wake up?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I was like, okay, stop. Say no. I was like, say no. Like, stop spreading yourself thin. And if you need time to yourself, take that time to yourself before you be around here without no more hair again.
Right.
And I feel like, too, that's kind of how, like with the, dang, we was just saying something. I forgot.
Yes.
Take your time to yourself.
I'll pray for you.
Yes, I feel like that's, listen, please do. Please make sure I'm on the list. But no, I feel like that's why I got so immersed into the gym, because it's literally the time in the space that I spend like to and for myself. I'm like, this is the one way that I feel like I invest back into myself wholeheartedly, because I just be all over the place. Like, I'll genuinely be all over the place. So like when it comes to work right now, like just parenthood, dating, like all of that in general, I just feel like everything is just a hot ass mess, and the only thing that's going right for me right now and that I'm doing for myself is the gym. Yeah. So that's literally like the one thing that,
I would say too,
I do right.
I like experiences. So I like taking myself, and that's why I've been I asked you about the wine tasting last time, but definitely not being in the house anymore, because my sister loves to say that I be acting like a grandma because I be home.
Yeah, you do.
But
I agree with that
I feel like the thing is, that's why sometimes I'm like, okay, so going back to the beginning of the show, but this recording, when I was at FSU, when I was in Tallahassee, yes. I did not
look at her face. She's happy.
Yeah, my facial expression is the same thing, but no, for real. I went out more. I did a lot more. I went a lot more places, but once I came home,
why did it stop?
Exactly.
Because everybody.
Well, yeah. Well, first two,
the record
I needed to keep a job. I couldn't keep no job to be able to pay for nothing. But also,
and then when you got a job,
well, yeah, when I got a job. So when I got a job, I like when I came home. I just the stares and the judgment of.
More about what everybody else got to say.
I did not go out as much, and I didn't, or if I did, it was like, don't post me,
Because every chance I get, I'm going to be like, sis, let's go outside.
I was like, but no, this is another thing. This one had her daughter, so she couldn't go out as much either. Like
As
so,
you, because you weren't pregnant at the time.
Yes, so that's like when we stayed together, I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna have me a go out partner. But sister girl was pregnant, and we at the time hadn't known it yet, and so I was like, oh hell, that's it, that's that. So she's sitting down for a while. So I mean, and then I hadn't made any more friends. I know Natalie.
Are we working on that? I hope you're working on that.
Pause.
I need you to find me some. Look,
You had a long pause,
mom
boy.
Well,
friends
that's why-
are the savior of momdom.
That's
Like,
why
you
I've been
need a
trying
mom
to
friend.
get out the house. Yes, I've been trying to. Well, I will get out the house, and I will. I tried it with the one page, but I have to try it with other people because they stopped responding to me. But
You do have to keep trying. It's just like
Okay.
dating. Finding a friend
Yeah.
is just like dating. You have to, because you're going to meet all kind of people.
Weird, man.
And some are annoying. Some will reach out. That some don't reply. So you have to just
Yeah.
keep trying until you find your people.
so I was like, okay, yeah. So that was one of the things that like just I don't know put me inside. Like I didn't have anybody to go with, and didn't want the judgment and the stares of the people. And so so I just sat down, and then I started I was dating, and then dated, and
Wow.
So, okay, so I got a question for you. What do you feel like now that you are, okay, what's the difference in your life now before when what everyone said always affected how you lived versus now and how you manage yourself? Is there any difference?
now I don't care as much. I don't.
Are
Not
you
as
sure?
much.
She said she doesn't care at all. She
As
didn't
much.
say at all.
I
She
didn't
said
say
as
at
much.
all. But
Hey,
there
did you
is
see Artesia's
still-
face just turn around and shout when she
there
said
is
that?
still- but like, yeah,
was like, what the
'cause there-
hell?
Like, so now for me, it's like, okay, no, like now I need this because shoot, if I don't, I'm gonna go crazy. Like y'all need to leave me alone because if not, I ain't gonna be here to take care of my daughter. Y'all not gonna take care of her like I am. So now whatever I do, I need to do it for my my mental,
Sanity.
like my sanity. Yeah. Before it was like, okay, well, yeah, I'm just doing this for the fun, and I don't want nobody. I don't want to be in the sermon the next day. So that's why I was like,
The sermon from the same
Wait.
Spinning before and after church.
Wait.
That's why you don't worry about the pastor.
Wait. I would love to be in the sermon the next day. I'm like, Pastor, I would go to the pastor and be like, this is what I did last night,
But
bro.
that's the thing. You
Or
don't
like,
want to be in the
and
sermon.
I-
That
I was
same
drinking
pastor
my ass off
is
last
spinning
night.
before and after church. That same pastor. So I don't know about what no pastor got to say.
Pastor's a freak too, man.
I feel like
Don't let him fool you, man.
I might have had and then I feel like I felt bad as well. So that's why even now I'm still. That's why I was like I'm at a crossroads to try to figure out if me cutting loose is like how I really who I really am.
Hold on. Know what you need? No, this is
Or if it's like
Natalie, stop stopping her, Natalie.
No, but I'm saying, if me not cutting loose, but like if me,
you wanna
me if
cut
maybe
loose.
I'm not necessarily cut
It's
loose,
not.
but
I mean,
Listen, you all align yourself here. Stop. Let's just stop this.
No, this is
you
that.
interrupted now.
Listen.
Let her
Just
finish.
don't
All
think
right.
of cutting loose as a bad.
No, I don't.
You know,
I absolutely don't.
You make it sound that way.
Oh, how do I make?
You did. You
Okay.
did.
Okay.
So,
Wait.
wait. Let her finish.
Okay. Go ahead.
okay,
Dekerria.
yes. So like if me like cutting loose and stuff and like going out, if that's me, or if maybe not necessarily going out, but just getting an experience of something, maybe is that me? Because like I know some nights I'll go out and stuff like that and I'll be like, okay, was I really enjoying myself? Or like if I were to do something else, I'm like, all right, is this really enjoying, like if I'm really enjoying myself, like trying to figure out who I am and what I enjoy doing as a
Right, but
Let me
but
just
hold
say-
on. While you doing that,
Me and
while-
Artesha
hold
are on the
just-
same
hold on.
wavelength.
One
Me and
second.
her.
1 second. While you're doing that, though, the key thing is
Listen to
F
her.
them. Them. Because while even if you're looking, F them. F everybody else. You do whatever you got to do to figure out what you got to do. There's no outside telling me what's what
Help
what
them,
I can
Jesus.
do or try to do. You just got to do you.
and I know like
I
sometimes
took my sister to her first Miami Carnival Duke
Of course,
last year.
Turker to the Turner.
Okay? When I tell y'all,
The hands-
let me just put this disclosure out there. She didn't, it's not like it was nothing done there.
Yeah, nothing
You
bad
know,
happened.
Nothing
Yeah,
bad.
correct.
But just being having a
Being
first
fun.
class
I'm about to
seat.
take this
being
microphones
free.
off my ears right now.
Just having a first class seat and how carefree she was that weekend when we were just having a time where there's no judgment, everybody around you just dancing, having a good time, like, you know, like we all just vibing, everybody
Yes.
just having. It was a different Dekerria that weekend.
It was
I'm not saying that I don't know how to not have a good
No,
time.
Dekerria,
Like
what
we
she's-
always say, me and her are dawn and day. We're day and dawn.
No, what
Dusk,
Artesia's
day
trying to
and
say
dusk.
is that was the real
That
you
was
that
you.
weekend.
You were
that was
free.
you.
Because
You were
she
free.
literally-
Yes,
without the
but-
judgment, without
Yes.
the, it's, who's going to see that, or who's going to think
You're
that.
going to see me shaking my ass on
And
this.
this is and my y'all, ever since my mom passed, like I say this all the time, memories will one day be the only thing you have.
Correct.
So every chance I get,
Yes.
I'm taking a picture, I'm taking a video,
Yes,
whatever.
you are.
And I'm gonna post them. Like,
Yes, she
'cause
does.
I don't give a shit. Like I'm
I
gonna
love
post
her
them.
for that.
She's on the F them train. Which
My
is, that's how you
sister
gotta do.
literally said, "Be careful what you post because you know such and like people be seeing it." Da, da, da.
I just
What
listen.
you want me to
listen,
say?
listen.
You're
you
an
know
adult.
You,
You,
but no,
work.
listen.
You take care of yourself.
You know,
I
you and
saw
I
her video.
grew up in two different environments.
Yeah, but you
Like,
can't
help you
yeah, but
out.
so you're
But-
stifling being who you are.
And that's why
Because
I'm,
of the
I'm,
audience.
I'm at this crossroads now. Like that's why I'm
Dekerria,
literally trying to get over it.
You are
but at the same
a
time,
wild
like
woman.
at the same time though, like now, especially that there's another person in the picture, and now their set of eyes and their group of eyes as
Shit.
well are like, okay, well, you don't want to, you don't want to embarrass your husband, or you
Yes,
don't
you
wanna
do.
put
No,
a
see,
bad look.
F
And
them.
so
Yes, you
that's
do.
why
F
now
them.
it's
Embarrass
like,
everybody.
Do you know how many
I'm
people
literally
Shake
at
your
a
ass
crossroads.
as many times
I
as
really
you can.
am.
Shake it.
I'm on my Facebook and I say whatever I want to say.
Natalie
And,
says-
and I have men who tell me who know Ian. Your husband let you.
Yeah, I get it all the
And
time.
who is he? I am my own person. I'm going to say
Ian,
what the hell I want to say.
You
what I
let
wanna
Natalie say those things? I'm like, I don't care. What?
And I'm not gonna lie, like for me, because I'm not a married person, I've never, been married. I try and like
It's like the Aisha
sometimes
Curry
like
thing.
I kind of try and be understanding to a certain extent. Sometimes like well maybe I shouldn't encourage this to go out or shouldn't do this or shouldn't do that because I don't have no man to answer to, so I don't really know
But that's
how
for her to
works
set
and
that
this and the
boundary.
third.
If you invite,
I'm just
that's for
like-
her to set her own boundary.
And so it got to the point sometimes where I wouldn't invite her and not invite her because I don't want to invite her, but not invite her because I'm like, well, sis ain't gonna go no way. And then she gets, well, you ain't tell nobody.
Well,
But
you should
I'm just
still
like-
invite her.
Yeah,
Let her
at
make
least
that
it-
So
choice.
that's what,
Extend
that,
the
and that's where
invite.
we at now. Like I literally now I'll extend the invite. You go, you
And
go.
see if she- yeah, she
just
goes,
like
she
the
goes,
other,
she don't, she
I
don't.
invited her somewhere and she was like, oh no, I ain't gonna be. And I just said okay. And she, dang, you must have been waiting on me. What the hell? I just sent you the invite. You told me no. I said
that was
okay.
different. No,
What you want me to do? Damn if I do, damn if
she
I
hearted
don't.
it. She hearted the message, and I was like, "Well, dang, was she happy that I didn't go?"
Because what she want me to
Okay,
say?
no, hold on. Pause.
I can't
Pause.
win.
Yes,
Pause.
Yes.
Stories.
Yes.
Story. You
Yes.
telling
Okay.
that story.
Okay.
Right? She hearted it, but you saying, instead of saying, hey, did you not, you like, oh, she must have not want me to. That's the story you telling yourself because she didn't say, oh, I didn't want you to go no way. She
That's
didn't say
me
that.
acknowledging her response.
Right. So yes, definitely watch them stories. We love to
Like,
tell
Lord.
ourselves stories.
No, because you said then the other time you was like, "You so aggy, you can go blah 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 blah."
Exactly. So that's the thing. I'm always trying to like get her out. So sometimes I will press the
But that
issue
was- that
like,
was a
bro,
bad
let's
weekend,
go.
though.
You need to come. You need to get out. And then the one
was
time,
Thanksgiving weekend.
the
We
one
couldn't go
time where
nowhere
I
Thanksgiving
don't, the
weekend.
one time where I don't press the issue. Sis, come on, you can get out. Let's go. Let's go.
That's
What the
good.
hell?
But that's good though. That's what you want though. You want that. You want her to want to go and
Yeah.
get you out the house sometimes. So you want a little bit of yin
Dekerria.
and yang
Yeah.
with that.
Oh, my
I listen.
goodness
All I have to
gracious.
say is I'm very good at reading people.
Oh gosh,
Nelly, shut your ass up and let me say
Unfortunately,
this
I
real
call
quick,
I call
man.
it his spidey senses.
Listen,
That's what I call it.
I'm just telling you this. I'm very
Ian
good at
does have spidey senses.
And from the time I've met you, from the time you graduate college, I've seen who you are the entire time. And I've told Natalie, am I lying about this? Haven't I?
I'm not saying you ain't say what you say.
And I told Dekerria, I'm
Ian
like,
had a front row seat.
Dekerria, I was like, what are you doing? What do you mean, Ian? I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what you want with your life. You know who you want to be. Why are you fighting who you want to be? And I'm so proud of you now because I'm seeing a change.
Because I grew up, I grew up learning that the way I am, or the way, You know,
Yes.
my ways sometimes are wrong and they are sinful.
But to who?
They're not sinful.
I got it.
Why are they
So-
sinful?
Yeah, but to who? Who
Sinful to
told
who?
you that?
Yeah.
To have to put that person, lock that person up. So
Right, that's programming.
Yeah, that's
you were
programming.
programmed to not like portions of yourself, so that's why you got to unprogram yourself
it's
now.
not sin to do. It's
You got to
And like-
unprogram. But if
And I feel like now
if
that's-
it's sin,
now
hold on,
that's-
hold on. If it's sin, do they not sin too?
Literally.
Like, that's what you
The
got.
judgment.
They all
The
sinning.
judgment.
They all sinning. Everybody's sinning.
But
There
I
is
feel
nobody
like
on
the-
this
actually,
earth
yeah,
that
just
ain't
being
sinning.
alive, you're a sinner.
I feel like
That's
the one
deal.
thing I have had to deal with is just that, like, and that's why I be
guilt?
trying to the guilt, yeah, but it's like I also have to try to tell people, like, it's not that it's a lot, like, you know, being that dad had us with different women and each, you know, we were all in different homes. My home was deep
Religious.
yes,
That's like my home. That's how I grew up.
But like that's what, and even from my mom and what my mom felt like and what my mom thought, like you know, because being that I was the only child for a very long time. No, it wasn't. I was the only one for the whole entire family for a long time. So it's just like what I was programmed to think was how
And
I
like
thought.
and like I be telling you too, like if you continue to do like live your life and make every decision based off of what you think somebody else thinks, then the life you create is gonna be based off of what somebody else thinks.
their
so
life.
you never
It's
gonna
not-
be
yeah.
satisfied. You
It's not
never
your
gonna be
life.
happy. Yeah.
But I'll never forget the time I'm gonna call you out, Dekerria.
shit.
The time where I was like, when Dekerria moved home, I said, Dekerria, don't go back to your church that you go into. I said, go to a new church. She looked at me like I was giving her like I was telling her that she shouldn't like Jesus. Like I was blaspheming her whole life. When I was like, you need to grow. I said, you
telling
can't
me
grow.
not to like Jesus.
I said, you can't grow. And I was telling her like, say
Amen.
no to people. Like say no, don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't care what they say. Don't. She looked at me like, oh, I can't do that.
Because you asking me to go against
the church.
Right.
like,
everything.
not
that she
even the
do.
church, but it's like you asking me to go against the
People-
hand that feed me. Like what?
Right, yeah, because I'm like, I said,
Yeah,
you're an
but
adult. You got to make your own
At some
decisions.
point, you do have to do that.
Right, you got to figure that out. But the way that she looked at me at that point, I was like, dang, it's like I was telling her to like worship the devil. Like that's what she was.
And then y'all gotta think, like y'all gotta think too. Like my mom was very, and not even just my mom, but like my family was, you know, very. If the one thought came from my mom, it probably came from my.
Correct.
The only person that was like, you know, other than like Natalie, the only person that I mean, and you was younger at the time too, but Dad was like the only one too that was like, oh, you know, you shouldn't, you know, he was trying to make me think for myself as well,
Right.
and it was like,
But it didn't look like that at the time.
yeah, no,
right. It's
so
like,
that's
Yeah,
why it was
that's
like.
true.
So, like, you know, y'all were advocating for the, you know, for me to do that, but it was like, come on, like, it's like you got
Free your mind.
It's like I was telling her to jump over. I'm jump off the cliff and try to get to the other side.
It's like y'all, you know, little mouse in my ear squeaking when I got the whole cat right
here,
here telling
yeah.
me what to do. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So now
Arteshia-
I'm trying to undo all that.
I didn't get to ask you, Arteshia, about losing yourself. So when do you have felt like you lost yourself, and how did you make your way back? Did I ask you? I didn't ask
No,
you. Did
I
I?
didn't
Smoke
answer
weed
that
every
yet.
day?
No, I wish. Nah, I know smoke.
She trying to keep her jaw.
For real.
I'm sorry.
I ain't no
sorry.
smoker.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
smoke.
Nah, I ain't no smoker. But I feel like the it's been a couple times, honestly, for me, like over the course of the last like 5-6 years, especially after losing my mom. Like I had, I'm gonna say the most recent one. The most recent one was, you know, I'm a social media junkie, so I like to do my little posts and follow some of the trends and this, that, and the third. And I forgot what the trend was, but I had went to go try and find a picture to post. And I had not one like full body, like decent picture that I could find because I had not took pictures. Like I had literally realized that I've been hiding from the camera because I had just let myself go. Like literally gained all this weight, I was just a hot mess. I was at my highest weight, 287 pounds. Like it was just a mess. And so I was just like, oh my gosh. And it was literally just like a light on kind of moment. And I'm just like, I am not really feeling this. Like, I really need to get my shit together. And then that's when I really hopped in the gym and got serious in the gym. But I feel like, too, I still feel like I'm lost. Like, so I can't say lost myself and then found myself. I still feel like I'm lost as hell. Like, I have the opportunity of being at home with dad and grandpa right now. And granted, it's a blessing. And some people be like, girl, you better take, full advantage of that. Da, da, da. And I'm not saying I'm not. Like, I am 100%. But I still feel like I'm not like doing and reaching my full potential and like taking, 100% advantage of the opportunity that's presenting itself. And it's not like I don't try. I just feel like I don't know how. Like, I don't know what to, like, I have all these ideas. I have like everything, but I just don't know how and where to start. And then it just blows me too, because strangers, like, I work in a customer facing setting. So I deal with new people every day. Some of my old customers, some new customers. And it just blows me how, like, some people can come in and, like, read me and, like, they all say the same exact thing. And it's just like, how in the hell y'all see this in me, but I can't see this in myself? So it's just like, as far as, like, saying, losing yourself and then finding, I'm still lost. Like, I'm just going to be 100%, I'm still lost. And I just...
You at the crossroads, too. You at the railroad track, too.
Yeah, and it's bumpy as hell. And I just hope that, I hope that I get over, like, the crossing sooner rather than later. It's just a matter of figuring out
one day at a time
how to get over the crossroads. Like, and it's crazy because I have a lot of, like, good people in my ear, like, and in my corner, not even just in my ear, in my corner, like you or Ivor, like my old branch manager that I worked with when I was in Nashville. Me and him are like now click tight. Like, that's my dog. Like, and it's just like those people that are like pushing, me for better and for more. But it's just like, but goddamn, I don't know how to get my mind on the same like type of time that y'all are on.
You just gotta visualize. You gotta want something, visualize it, and feel like it's and like you're living it already.
That's the problem. I feel like I've visualized it so much to it's just like, well, goddamn, now I need to be done visualizing it.
Maybe that's your elevation.
Well, maybe, yeah, but you're okay. So when you visualize it, are you feeling it? Do you feel like you're living in that moment already?
No, because I feel like I'm scared to be successful.
So then so that's why you're not gonna get there.
You're scared.
Yeah, I think I'm scared to be successful.
That's a real thing.
That's
what the lady told me at Sedona.
Yeah. I think
She said I'm scared
so
of
then
my
you
own
gotta
power.
work. You gotta start working. You gotta start working through it.
You're a powerful being, and you're actually scared of yourself
Yeah.
and scared of what that actually means for your life.
It terrifies me.
Yeah,
it really do.
So what you gonna do about it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's really what I'm
It
trying
is
to figure
scary
out.
though.
You need to go talk to your GPT. And
No,
How to get rid of fear.
That's another thing too.
It's
when
a different type
if
of
y'all
fear,
look
though.
at my chat GPT, like I literally have like a whole roadmap of like what like jobs that I can shift to looking for more money, or like this whole like, hey, I'm trying to pay this off and such, like this whole like roadmap. But I just don't know how and where to like do the day-to-day things to get me there. Like sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time in a day, and then other days I'm sitting here like, you got I almost cursed, but
It's all right.
I'm like, other days you got too
ahead
much
and say it.
time on your hand, and it's just like, what are you doing with it? So trying to, like really figure that out, and it's crazy because my old branchman, his name Cam, I'm just throw it out there, like that's my dog. We cool, we be talking.
So he's like your mentor.
Yeah, and so we have really really become good friends now, and like he literally called me out the other day. He was like, you know what, AG? He called me AG. He was like, you know what, AG? You done set out to do so many things in the little time that I've known you, and you have not seen one of them through. And I said, well, damn. And like he was so right, from the podcast to me selling on Amazon to me trying to get my activewear line going.
Yeah,
like
your Amazon
so much
thing was
so much stuff. And I feel like it's most of those things. It's like right when I feel like it's to the point where it's like taking off or it looks like it can work. That's when I kind of like retract. So I don't know. Like I'm really I think I'm really fearful of.
Yeah, well, you gotta figure out how you're gonna get past that. Yeah. Yes, ask your GPT. How do I tell them all that, and how do I get past this? What can I do?
That's my best friend. Me and Chat GPT be having a full-blown conversation. That thing know everything about me.
Well, thank you guys for being on the show today. I appreciate your input and your insight, Ian.
I love you guys. Listen, I talk all this crap, but no, I'm proud of you guys, though. I really am. You guys have done a good job from the time we've...
Ian ain't saying nothing today. He just be popping in every now and again.
Well, that's because it wasn't really my show today. I just let you guys kind of go on doing your thing. But I think you guys did a great job today talking, and a lot of people will be able to relate to you. So looking
Ian
forward
said,
to
well,
it.
he was trying to talk about Auntie had to reel him back in.
That's what I really. That was actually the most important
I
topic
get so tired of him.
because I don't know what the hell you're talking
I'm
about.
trying to
All this
accept
bullshit.
him as he is, but I get so tired of talking about that. That's all he want to talk about.
Well, maybe
Sex
because
is
that's
all
maybe
Ian wants
that's
to talk
how
about.
he can
Sex.
relate.
Well,
Well,
he
he
need
can't
to learn
relate to the mommy stuff.
He
or
need
the-
to relate to. He need to relate another way. 'Cause
No,
that's all
man.
he talks about.
Listen, because-
Literally.
No,
That's all
that's-
he talks about every day.
An episode for another day, Ian.
Yeah, everything boils down to sex. Oh, your coworker, they got an attitude. Oh, they ain't getting none. Honey. They ain't getting none.
Oh my
it's true.
God,
You
that's
can-
too funny.
They walking around a little mad. Oh, they ain't hitting it right. No. That's all. This is all I hear every day. Every day.
Oh my God, I am
Join us on all the
screaming.
streaming platforms: Spotify, iHeart, iTunes.
Thank you all for
Listen
listening.
to the Family Mess podcast.
Yes, please share. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody else who you think would benefit from hearing.
And this is the end of season 7.
And y'all go follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Arteshia Grayson.
Spell it.
ARTESHIAGRAYSON for all of the mommy content, the workout content, and eventually the Let's Talk About It content. Ian, shh. It's coming. Just give me a minute, okay?
Dekerria, you
but
want any
yeah.
follows? What follows? What's your handles? What you at? You on TikTok, right? You
I
on
can,
TikTok?
but I'm not as active.
You don't want nobody. Well, if you don't want to be followed, don't worry. We ain't following you.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, all right. So let's see. I'll do my TikTok because all that other stuff. TikTok.
Because don't you do mom stuff? Talk about mom experiences of mom.
She be making good content when she do make it too.
Okay, so wait, which one do I share? This one or that one? The bottom one?
No, the life with the life underscore the top.
The top one. Oh, okay. So life_with_DW. That's the TikTok.
DW like dog Walter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we got it.
All right. Season 7. See you guys later. God bless.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Mess. Family mess. It's funny.